a wrestler and a boxer, holding a professional record, 12 wins, 3 losses, standing 6 feet tall, weighing in at 154 pounds, fighting out of Orlando, Florida, Jonathan Brookins!
You know what to do. Go.
All right, gentlemen, we went over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. Gonna keep it clean. Touch it up again, make it official.
Brookins and Johnson.
Great respect these guys show to each other.
Teammates, friends, fighting.
Kind of a weird
honor of being the Ultimate Fighter.
Weird situation, having to fight your friends, but that's part of what the show's all about.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go! Tonight's clock brought to you by the powerful new movie, The Fighter, in theaters December 17th.
A lot of what should play out in this fight is who can take who down. And that's one of the most important aspects of this fight.
Who is the superior wrestler? Both men swinging early.
Well, one of the problems with the way Brookins fights, he keeps his head straight up in the air, he doesn't tuck his chin, and he doesn't keep his hands high. And that is definitely something that he needs to work on. I mean, look at the way he's standing. And these are all amateurish mistakes. But his wrestling is excellent, and he's got a single on Michael Johnson right now.
Can he complete this takedown early?
Of course, Johnson, an excellent wrestler as well. But I think I give a striking advantage to Johnson.
Johnson, former football player at Central Methodist University. Professional since 2008. Won 3 fights prior to his time on The Ultimate Fighter. Top pick of Team GSP.
Brookins trying very hard for the takedown here, but stuffed and turned around.
Nicely done by Johnson.
Very nicely done, and that's important. Now, if Johnson can complete a takedown on Brookins, then we know something here. But right now, standing up, I think Johnson is going to get him.
Johnson looks quick, explosive here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, if this fight stays standing up, Brookins keeps getting tagged. That's not good.
George St. Pierre, Josh Koscheck, fight next week. Live from Bell Center, Montreal, Quebec, Canada, UFC. Oh, he nailed the form.
Brookins got tagged there, like we were talking about, Mike. He just keeps his jaw straight up in the air. And Johnson all over him.
Johnson here.
Brookins is in trouble, Mike. Look at a sprawl by Johnson. Total control. Nice knee.
Good start for Johnson.
Brookins is dazed, Mike. You can see it in his eyes. And again, chin straight up in the air. He's got some serious fundamental problems with his striking. Nice knee by Johnson.
Huge knees.
Oh, he's tagging him.
And again, Johnson overwhelming early. Brookins in trouble.
Oh, he's ragdolling him too.
Don't grab the short. Let go of the short.
2.5 minutes into this fight.
He's got a guillotine here too. His left arm is underneath. I can't tell. He's got his hands clasped together from this position. Nope. He's just throwing Brookins around. Wow. Brookins just took a big look at the clock, and there's plenty of time left. More than 2 minutes.
Johnson with
again.
Uppercut.
The problem is Brookins stand up, Mike. That is,
and again with a left. Yep.
His jaw is just straight up in the air. He doesn't keep his hands up, and he doesn't tuck his chin.
Don't forget, sneak peek of Mansers immediately following our ultimate finale here live on Spike. Putting on a striking clinic early, Michael Johnson.
Well, that was Brookins' hole in his game when he fought Jose Aldo. It was his hole in his game when he fought on the show, and it's still his hole. He's got to work on that.
Again with the uppercut. And Johnson could not be taken down earlier in this round, and that's allowing him to open up with the hands.
And Johnson looks very fresh.
He said he feels way different than he was when he was on the show, and you can see the differences.
Nice leg kick, nice sprawl, beautiful. Oh, look at this, Brookins though, almost takes his back.
Brookins is a gamer.
Now Brookins is a bit hesitant. I mean, just look at how he throws his punches.
40 seconds. Left hand. Johnson went in for a shot.
30 seconds. Let's get that takedown.
Watch the hips of Brookins. His right hip is out, and he likes to throw, guys.
And you could hear the corner say that. Watch out for the hip throw. Good combination at the end of the round. Brookins with another shot. Pushed aside by Michael Johnson. Johnson, Brookins, round 2.
Spectacular first round for Johnson.
Tagged him with a wide array of strikes, including a couple nice uppercuts. Again,
Brookins has made no adjustments in the way he holds his hands or stands, nor did I hear his corner calling for that. Look at this, he's got him down though.
This is the strength of Jonathan Brookins.
He's on top. Oh, big ground and pound.
Brookins, a good start here to round 2.
Now we get to see Johnson work off his back. And let's see if Brookins can achieve a dominant position. He's in half guard right now. See Brookins pushing down with his left instep, trying to free up his right leg. But he doesn't even really have to do that. That's a wide open half guard. All he needs to do is extend his right leg and just pick it up and over the top. If he just forces his upper body down on him. All right, now Johnson is getting his knee up. Brookins is trying to pin down the right arm with his leg. Good elbow. He needs to land a bunch of those. He needs to soften him up and do some damage to him.
Sneak peek of Mansers coming up at the conclusion of the Ultimate Finale. Early takedown by Brookins here in round 2.
Yeah, this is nice and early. He's got plenty of time to work here. He's got to keep, nice punch. He's got to keep him down though. Got to make sure he holds him down. Doesn't get reversed here. Stay low. Force his hips down. Flatten Johnson out. He's going to do that press off elbow. Push down with the palm, and then drop down with the elbow.
Trying to set
nice elbow. More of those.
Good work by Brookins.
Nice elbows here. Johnson's got to do something to get out of here, Mike.
He just got his left arm freed at Michael Johnson. Jonathan had that pinned down. He's trying to do it again.
Johnson just does not seem to be able to get out of this bottom position. You know, a lot of wrestlers, it's one thing about them. They don't like to work off their back, and they're so good at taking guys down, they don't find themselves in this spot all the time. He's getting eaten up by these elbows by Brookins.
As dominant as Johnson was striking in round 1, Brookins returning the favor here in round 2 with his wrestling and his ground and pound. Another big shot. Johnson trying to get some room to get up, can't do so.
Michael, put your feet down and do it.
Oh, Brookins is just teeing off on him here, Mike.
Measuring up.
Johnson's trying to get up to his feet. Does he get it?
Yes. For now, can he stay up?
But Brookins has a single. Let's see if he can complete it. Good elbow here by Johnson. Oh, another one. Right in front of us. These are hard elbows. Oh!
Yep. Brookins just moved his hand to adjust to those elbows of Johnson.
Well, his head is trapped behind his knee, too, so it is nowhere to move to get away from those elbows.
Still working on that leg, though.
Oh! beautiful slam.
Brookins takes down Michael Johnson again. 45 seconds left in the round.
This round is all Brookins, Mike. He's working for a Kimura. He's right in front of us. He's stepping over. Oh, this is not good.
Don't forget, Mansers, the sneak peek, is coming up at the conclusion of the Ultimate Finale, live here on Spike. Mike Goldberg, Joe Rogan, these are the finals to see who wins Season 12.
Awesome round. Yeah, awesome second round for Brookins. Let's take a look at the first round. The first round was all Johnson with his striking. Dropped him, hurt him many, many times. But the second round, Brookins finally got this takedown. Got the takedown, secured the top position, and brutal ground and pound over and over and over again. And here's the slam at the end of the round. Total dominant round in the second round for Brookins. The first round for Johnson. They're 1-1.
5 minutes.
Yes.
To determine who wins this season.
To hold you down now, so you got a 1-1 and get him on his back and ground and pound the bejesus out of the advanced position. Just get
Air, Michael. Air, Michael.
Game plans of each fighter pretty simple to figure out.
He's desperate now because he knows he lost his round. You got this position. Okay. You got this. This is it. This is what we've been working for.
You see the swelling on the right eye of Brookins. It's from those elbows of Michael Johnson. Johnson also has some swelling in his right eye.
Third and final round. Very even fight after 10 minutes. Johnson, nice connection.
Brookins has got a great chin, I'll tell you that. He takes a big shot. It's unfortunate that he takes all these shots. But he can take it. He's got one, and now Michael's got his leg in a much better position on the outside to defend. And he's got to watch out for those elbows again.
Brookins trying to complete this takedown.
Over with a little help with the shorts.
Johnson up against the fence.
Brookins got to try to pull him away from that fence because he's going to use that fence to stand back up. But Johnson's taking some big, deep breaths, Mike. And this is what it all comes down to. This is where you got to dig deep. And sometimes it's who trained harder, who's got more conditioning at this stage of the fight. And right now, Brookins is on top of him. So far, he's winning.
Johnson trying to position himself to get those legs free and walk the wall.
Brookins trying very hard to keep him in place. This is a battle right here.
It's a battle of wills for the Ultimate Fighter title.
Johnson keeps almost getting up, and Brookins pulls him back down.
There's those elbows again from Johnson.
Brookins keeps trying to pull him away from the cage, just can't quite pull it off. Now Johnson's got an underhook. Let's see if he used it. Oh, look at this. Brookins mounts him right in front of us.
Good position for Jonathan Brookins. Passes the guard.
And he's turning him. He's turning him counterclockwise, and in doing so, he's going to flatten him out and get him on his back, and there he does. And Johnson tries to get back up to his feet. Nice reversal.
Johnson. And now he's got a hold of Brookins.
Brookins back
big
up
shots. 2.5 minutes remain in the fight.
Oh, lateral drop, and on top, look at that.
That's his go-to move.
And that was a dangerous one, too, because he was on his back for a brief second there.
It's work. You need to work.
To the body. Both men talking about the honor that it is to fight here in Las Vegas, live on Spike tonight. Battling deep into the third round. A great round one for Michael Johnson, but Brookins has been the superior ground fighter since that point.
Yeah, and it's amazing how many shots, and big hard shots from Johnson he took in that first round, and came back so strong in the second, and he's dominating here in the third. Nice elbows.
Don't forget, coming up next, right here on Spike, Mancers. Sneak peek, following the Ultimate Fighter.
Michael Johnson's got to get back to his feet and do something dramatic, Mike.
And there's only a minute left in this fight.
You hear his coaches are screaming at him, you got a minute left. He's got to make something happen, and it's not going to be from strikes from the bottom. He has got to get back up to his feet or reverse position and get Brookins on his back. If he doesn't, he's going to lose.
Brookins continuing to apply the pressure to Johnson. Looks up at the clock, 40 seconds. A humble young man, just beginning what he believes will be a wonderful journey.
Her team wants him to keep busy, and Brookins is doing that.
Nice. 20 seconds now. Brookins just relentless.
Johnson has a single now. If he can get his hips out from under him and stand up.
Imposing his will here in the third round.
Oh, man.
More big shots. Final seconds of the fight. Jonathan Brookins, Michael Johnson go the distance. When we come back, we will find out who is the next Ultimate Fighter. Will it be Brookins or Johnson? Our fight replays all night have been brought to you by Tap Out, an expression of combat known worldwide.
And early in the first round, it was all Michael Johnson. But towards the third round, or the second round, Jonathan Brookins secured the takedown. Here's the third round. Brookins dropped down to his back, rolled over, got Johnson on his back. It was the superior grappling and the superior conditioning, in my opinion, that got Brookins this fight.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score this contest 29-28, 29-28, and 29-27 for the winner by unanimous decision. And now, the Ultimate Fighter Season 12 winner, John